Good morning, guys and gals. How are we? Hope we're good. A new video, a new day. We've got some legs on the agenda today. Today is Wednesday, the 29th of October, man. Feeling spooky, bro. Feeling spooky. Halloween season, let's get it. New kitchen. If you've seen that wee intro, no, I don't live in a fucking, I don't know, an absolute state. Kitchen has been done up. I've been showing this a little bit, but if you've watched you've been on the YouTube for a while, you'll know how the kitchen used to look. So this island is new, the hob is going to be on that. We've got a big freezer, big fridge, other way about. Everything's looking pretty cool. We've just got worktops in, TV up there, there'll be seats on the island. I'm fucking, sit you down, I'm buzzing, man. I'm really buzzing. I spend a lot of time in this kitchen, cooking meals. I watch YouTube in it when I'm eating each meal. I chill in it. Now that we're going to have a TV in the island, I'm going to get a bit of work done in here as well. Life be good. Life be fucking good. Anyway, as I said, today is a leg day. So I'm going to run you through it. Not run you through the full session. Do we do a voiceover? Voiceover. Raw. I don't fucking know. We'll see how I feel when I edit said footage. So this leg day is good, man. I missed this leg session last week. I still trained legs, but I trained legs with my client Lily, who's 2 weeks out from her bodybuilding show, junior, first time bikini athlete. So we get that. So I trained with her last week, didn't do my usual leg session. The gym we trained at was alright, equipment, done the job. So I want to get my proper leg session today. Hack squat, big leg press, a glute drive, my big bread and butters. We'll get them progressed, hopefully, man, shift a little bit of weight and get these legs growing as well, man. That is the underlying goal. So it is, as I said, 10 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since 6:30, replied back to clients, I've done adjustments, I've watched a webinar, done a little bit of education, had my pre-workout meal about 2 hours ago. I'm ready to head out now. What I usually do is I get steps in, I usually go park my car, like 5 minutes, no, not even, it's like just round the corner from where I stay, and I walk into town, in my wee bit, I go get a coffee, I walk back, that's like 4.5k steps, go to the gym, train my legs, and I'll do another walk this afternoon. So I'm away to go do those steps at the moment. So yeah, I think I'll pick you up in the damn gym. I'm not sure what the topic of the video is going to be. I just go through my day, mate. If something's on my mind, food, this and that, and muscle building and something to do with the gym and training and bodybuilding and physique development, I base the topic and the title as the day progresses. Right now, it's up in the air. You'll know by the title because you're watching the fucking video. But anyway, steps, coffee, and then leg day. Lily's going to the gym again today. She has now had her lowest weigh-in of the full prep. I'll put some visuals of how she was looking up there. So I've not seen her in person at this weight. She's in for legs. Now she's just starting to feel that mental side of things kick in, that fatigue, that bit of self-doubt, that just constantly feeling fucked when you're that lean. So the fact that we train at the same gym is nice because I can just keep on top of her, make sure she's good, make sure she's at her best, to make sure that just mentally, man, she keeps on the ball, which she's got to this point and still is on it, man, which is so cool to see. So she's in doing legs at the same time, doing different sessions because I'm not missing this leg day again, and then I'll see her for a little bit of in-person posing and then up the road for some post-workout. Let's go. Yes, people, we've just arrived at the gym. We've changed the joggies to the shorts. Now it is leg day, baby, so let's get strapped up and let's get about it. Yo, people, leg day. Let's run you through it. We've decided to go with a little voiceover because why the fuck not? So let me run you through this session, right? Numero uno was actually calf raises. I think I'm doing calves 3 times a week. Just do 4-5 sets, drop set, rest pause, just try and thrash them. I'm trying to get some jacked calves. I've got very wee ankles and very high insertions, so can't lie, mate, they're always going to look pretty shit, but we get on with it, man. I'll try my best. So seated ham curl first, working the hammies a bit more in that stretch position. 3 all-out sets here, and in the 3rd set, we've got a rest pause set. So I always like to start with a little bit of hamstrings, because at the very end of a session, I just struggle to get the hamstrings contracted a little bit. So I always put them first. So if I had to choose the GOAT of hamstring movements
it would probably be this one here, the seated ham curl. So seated ham curl first, 3 sets of that, just try to dig those heels under my ass, keep the knees tight, keep the hips tight, and we go for there, alright? Big goal for me, man, like, I want to grow my legs everywhere. I'd say my hamstrings and quads are even, mate, that they're both not huge. I'm not got the biggest legs, man, right? But one thing I'm lacking on is the cake, mate. Man's lacking on the bunda, alright? Anytime I bulk, at the end of a bulk, get a bit of a fat ass, mate. Boxes are tight, jeans fit good. But as soon as I diet, man, my glutes just fizzle away. So that goes to show I ain't get much muscle there. So Operation grow some bum, alright? So we have got thrusts in now on my leg session, putting them in at the start of a session. Because if you want to prioritise something, you're best starting off. You know, if quads were a priority, I'd start with them first, but they're going to grow regardless. I kind of want to put a bit more bang for my buck into me glute thrust. The thing is, man, like I've trained glutes over the years, man, like RDLs and squats and stuff, but I think as well, man, like I used to barbell RDL a lot, and I really think that my execution played a massive role on my glutes not growing. Like anyone can lift a weight from A to B, but you know, it's how do you lift that weight from A to B? How is the stimulus created? Is it just rushed and you've just created no tension, or have you been in absolute control of that contraction? Have you squeezed? Have you spent time there? Have you lowered the weight controlled? Have you spent a little bit of time in the pause? Just all these things to make sure you've got a consistent set. So now when I'm looking to drive up progressions on my glute work, you know, I'm not just going to take extra shitty reps for the sake of it. I only push progression if my form's tight, everything's been a constant. So when I do add more weight to the bar, nothing's changed to get that extra weight. I've not cheated it, if that makes sense. That and just doing big, hard fucking sets. So ham curl, and it was just 2 sets of glute thrusts. We may work that up a little bit. Then it's into the quad work, man. The big stuff, the big bread and butters, man. Try to get the quads looking big. So starting off with a leg extension, similar to the hamstring curl. I like just having a quad extension at the start. My knees can tend to get a little bit flared up when I'm getting pretty strong on my leg stuff. So by me doing a quad extension first, one, it just allows me to contract the quads, which is a little bit harder down the line. If I do a big couple of sets of hack squat and leg press, my quads are burning, they're fucked. So getting this part of a leg extension, that final contraction, becomes a bit of a struggle. So I like to do it when they're fresh. So we're 2 sets of leg extensions here, both sets to complete failure, or as close to as I can. I sometimes leave like 1 honest rep in the tank on my leg work, just so my recovery's a little bit better. Sometimes if I train to absolute failure and beyond, I'm done in for 2 or 3 days, and I don't like having that fatigue. So once we had leg extension, we went into hack squat. I think we had 1 set of hack here. This might have been 2 or 1. I do 1 hack, 2 leg press, or it's 2 hack, 1 leg press. Can't fucking remember, right? Big all out set here. A set of 6 to 10 reps. I'll pick a load I can get, 5, 6, and over the weeks, I'll try and work that up to 10 reps. As soon as I get that top end of the rep range, I'm up another 2.5 kilo aside, and I'll see what I get. I just increment it like that. Again, keeping things tight, man. Making sure that range of motion's sweet. Making sure that eccentric control's sweet. Making sure that my knees don't cave in or cave out as I start to push through those reps. I try and keep them nice and tight to keep my knee joints nice and healthy, all right? When I'm thinking about squatting, man, as I come down, I just think about getting as deep as I can, and when I push up, I almost think about driving my elbows up into the pad. And then pretty much quads are done, man. I just do a set or 2 a leg press, a higher rep set. You know what? It was 1 set of hack, 2 set of leg press. That was a 1. So I do like an 8 to 10, 8 to 12 for my first set of leg press, and then I do a 15 to 20 rep set with like a double drop. I just try and get some blood flow in there. I just try and get a bit of a pump. I quite like an element of like with the hack squat, it's controlled. In my head, I need to get in the zone for this low rep set. And then when I come into the leg press for that, 15 to 20 rep set, it's a little bit of a different mindset you need to get into, because I've got so much momentum and so many reps and such a good rhythm. It's a different type of mindset you need to tap into for different rep ranges, which is why I like a little bit of variety, especially with the leg work. And just my knees as well, man. Like, lower rep range work I enjoy, but when it comes to, working around injuries that you've had in the past, I know that when I go heavy on legs, a once, twice a week, that's when my knees start to give up on me a little bit. So just being smart with that, with program selection. This leg press is beautiful, man. The hip press, I can get as low as possible on that. Being 6'2", and the majority of that being from my fucking legs, it's very nice to get that. So that was pretty much the leg session. I think I finished with some adductor as well. And then we do some abs. I just basically tag on abs every day or two, every 2 days. I'll go between leg raises, a cable crunch, and that's pretty much it. And maybe an incline crunch as well. And that is the leg session, man. I'm just going to rinse and repeat that every fucking week. Try and progress every single lift every week as much as I can. And just have fun with it. Just have patience, keep form tight. And hopefully these legs become less of a pair of pins and more like a set of tree trunks, bruv. That's what we're going for.
We're back from the fucking gym. Post-workout time. I've not had a post-workout meal like this in forever, mate. Because my food's never been high enough. And I've just wanted more satiating, more filling foods. Bruv, couldn't tell you the last time I had cereal in my fucking day of eating. We have got 70 grams of shreddies, 60 grams of... So yeah, these are my dad's. Sorry dad, I meant to go to the shop, but it's really late. I've not eaten in a while, I'm starving. So 70 grams of that, and then some of this strawberry granola cereal stuff. A little bit higher in fat, so not too much of that. We have got a banana, all in that. And then what I'm going to do is sprinkle on some honey. And then what we're going to do for anyone that wants a banging post-workout, the reason I'm doing this, right, is I usually have oats after the gym. Obviously oats are quite slow digesting, but it's a good carb source. But the way it's working out there now, man, when I go to the gym and by the time I come back, it's 1:45, right? Aye, no scratching, behave. Yeah, enough, right buddy? Jane, this is. Lost my train of thought, man. What was I saying? Peanut butter? No, not peanut butter. The fuck, bro? Mate. What the fuck? Yeah, oats, slow digesting. I'd be having them. By the time I make them and let them swell up in the microwave and add my toppings, it takes too long. I mean, I'm having more meals a day now. My food's getting pushed up. So having oats straight after the gym, unless I start training a little bit earlier, I just need something that's a little bit quicker digesting, so I can then have my other meal, my meal 3, a little bit earlier, as opposed to the oats kind of sitting there. So I might just put oats as my last meal, and then just have some cereal in just now. But I'll play around with it. One of those days where I was in the gym a lot longer, a big leg day, checked in with my client Lily as well. But anyway, what I'm going to do is with the cereal, right, what I've not done in a while, which I'm looking forward to, is having almond milk with my protein shake. We're using sticky toffee pudding protein today. Mix that in the shake, pour that into the cereal with the banana, with the honey, with the... So I'm going to have that right now. Look at that for a bowl of fucking cereal, yeah? We'll get some peanut butter on it as well. I can't put that, can I tilt that? Boom, peanut butter, honey, banana. Now what we'll do, man, is we'll fuck in the shake. I've got almond milk and then just a little bit of water in it as well. Hopefully it comes out nice and thick. Ah, yeah. Look at that, boys. Very easy post-workout. You can have that as a pre-workout meal as well, to be fair, man. But yeah, bosh. And we're back for another meal. This meal, bit random. If you watched the bulking full day of eating, you'd have seen that one of the meals I have is the beef, rice and honey meal. I've not got enough beef. I've only got 180 grams and I usually have 260 grams, so we're lacking on the beef, lad. So I had a little bit of chicken left as well. So I'm having 180 grams of beef with some rice, and then I'm also going to put 100 grams of chicken in it. So I'm going to put chicken and beef in the same bowl. Oh, totally fucking crazy, mate. Because I would usually have honey, as I said, but bruv, this is a concoction. Don't knock it till you try it. Chili jam, lighter than light mayo, and some sriracha mayo, all mixed in with a different texture of the beef, with this fucking nice fluffy basmati rice. I've been putting my beef in the air fryer And like, I'm not gonna lie, mate, I've absolutely fucking, yeah, I've absolutely burnt that one by accident, but it comes out a lot crispier. You're really fucking low down, man. It comes out a lot crispier, so I've been going absolutely mad for the air frying stuff recently. Just due to the fact that, as I said, my fucking kitchen's getting done, so I've been getting a little bit inventive. One meal that I kind of want to make tonight is air fried French toast. Don't know how that's going to work, but I may take you along for the ride. So let's fuck all that right. I mean, that is good rice, man. I usually always use the Aldi rice. So this is like the, well, to be fair, I talk shit. This is Aldi, but it's like the pack one. Let's turn that off. But I usually use the fucking micro one. I should really just get a rice cooker. But fuck that. Ain't spending money I don't need to spend. I'd rather spend it on clothes than a new car. Because I fucking think like that. So let's get that. Let's put in a retarded amount of salt. Can I say that? Yeah, you can. These things only aren't allowed, and I'm not saying the word fucking retarded, right? But I'm just saying, see all your politically correct words, right? They're pretty much all your comedians still say. See people just still say them. See the in-betweeners. Come fly with me. Some questionable bits. It's just humour, mate. It's a joke. It's said to invoke a response of humour. It's not that deep, you bunch of lefties. Anyway, I'm pretty mid. I'm not left, I'm not right. I'd say I'm pretty fucking centred, man. I may not come across like it, but I genuinely am. Anyway, let's cook this up. Chicken and beef in the same fucking bowl. Damn, man, that's how we fucking do. That's how we do. Boom, boom. Fire that in. Chili jam. Little bit of lightly light mayo. Do not give me fucking any score on presentation on this, because yes, mate, it looks fucking disgusting. If somebody served that to me in a fucking restaurant, I'd be like, bro, get out of my fucking face, right? Oh my god, that looks fucking disgusting, man. Let me put a bit of sriracha mayo on it as well. I'm gonna mix it all in, and then I'll give you a wee taste test. There we go, get that all fucking mixed. It's a big meal, man. I actually meant to go to the shop earlier. I was supposed to have potato. I've just been going to the shop, and in Morrison's I'm getting these packs of herby baby potatoes. So there's like a little bit of butter and garlic in it, and well, that's herb, obviously, not garlic. 50 carb, put that in the microwave, and there's also sweet potato mash to use as well. But I need to go get them and some more sourdough, because next meal is going to be potatoes and a sourdough chicken sandwich. Let's get it. And I'm going to try the air fried French toast later. This is about to run out of charge. I'm going to try and mix this up and show you before I have it. I mean, in terms of aesthetically pleasing dinners, it looks like fucking AIDS, mate. Can't lie, but that tastes pretty good. The chili jam, the mayo, the sriracha mayo, the fucking retarded amount of salt. Oh, can't say that. Pretty good. So get that down, mate, and I'm going to go to the shops. I can't lie, guys. I'm editing this video right now, and I'm on my phone because my camera's actually charging. We're a week by, more than a week. That was last Wednesday. Was it last Wednesday? Leg day, yeah it was, and now we're on the following week, the Friday. I've got a busy weekend ahead, so I'm going to do a little bit of vlogging. There may be another vlog up, or maybe two, over this weekend. I'm away. I've got a client photo shoot this morning. I've got 2 photo shoots this morning, client photo shoots. And I've also got Lily, her show day is on Sunday. So we're travelling down to Derby, for her show on Sunday. So we're travelling down tonight. B&B, Evan, videographer, content guy, he's going to be getting a shit ton of stuff there. So if you don't follow the Instagram, you'll see loads of updates. Just keep a close eye on her, when to feed her, when to pull back, and just have some fun with it, man. Train a little bit down there at the weekend as well, and just make it like a kind of bodybuilding focused weekend. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that video. That last meal was fucking bullshit, man, can't lie. Never having that again. Sticking with the honey instead. I do apologise for the pain in people's eyes
But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Whenever you're watching it, day, morning, or night, have a fucking belter. Stay tuned for the next video, because it'll be a good one. The whole prep weekend, and just good one, mate. Weekend of travelling, fucking about. Good wee vlog. So stay tuned for that. And then, yeah, I'll catch you motherfuckers in the next video.